Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we're talking Love Island USA. In this video, I want to talk about the continued hate that CHELLEY and OLANDRIA keep receiving. Now, I don't know between y'all that watch my videos, whether y'all are new fans or y'all are old school fans or whatever else. But when it came to Love Island USA, what set us apart from UK was we always were on one accord about supporting the black female islanders, y'all. That was one thing that we could get down with. Now, except for situations like season 3 with the whole CashApp versus Trina and everything else, or like season 4 where it was like Zeta versus Bria, like stuff like that. Unfortunately, we were not on one accord. However, when we, and y'all were not on one accord when it came to Destiny season 5 either. Y'all did not like her because she was confident, she was outspoken, and she did not take any mess, and nobody was about to take advantage of her or play in her face, and y'all were threatened by that, right? But what we did see was a shift season 6, which was we saw a real authentic friendship with Janae and Serena, right? So they got a lot of support, right? Although some weirdos tried to pin them against each other, they still got support. Their friendship is thriving. This season, CHELLEY and OLANDRIA, y'all, are literally two peas in a pod. Like, they are close. CHELLEY has not cried this season, except for when OLANDRIA had that quote-unquote dumping during Casa Amor. CHELLEY cried for 48 hours straight. She did not know what she was going to do without her bestie, y'all. I need to understand. I don't know if these are Huda fans. I don't know if these are CHELLEY fans. I don't know if these are OLANDRIA fans. I don't know if these are international fans. Frankly, I don't care. I just want to understand how out of 32 episodes, y'all can take one episode where y'all were not the biggest fans of CHELLEY and OLANDRIA and run a whole hate campaign, run a whole smear campaign against them. They had mass unfollowings. They were called mean girls. Because, see, here's the thing. If somebody is a mean girl, you're going to be displaying those characteristics day 1, week 1, y'all. Not heading into week 5 and week 6 of the show. Make it make sense? And to the dumped islanders who are also trying to gain clout, gain followers by liking negative OLANDRIA and CHELLEY hot takes, and y'all lived in the villa with them, because Jeremiah switched up, y'all. Jeremiah has switched up. His first interview, his early interviews, he was rooting, he was Team CHELLEY and Ace the whole time. And even though he couldn't stand Ace, he had nothing but positive things to say about CHELLEY and talked about how much of a stand-up person she was, how she carries herself, how mature she is, how nice she is, how much of a sweetheart she is. And now all of a sudden y'all switching up on the outside like this? No. And y'all are going to be the same fake people the moment that the rest of these islanders get out of the villa. Once the finale and everything else, y'all going to be the first ones all up under their comments, all up under their likes. No. And y'all keep getting on these TikTok lives exposing yourselves. Make it make sense. But I am tired of the continued hate campaigns. And to the Huda fans, this is not baddies. This is not love and hip hop, y'all. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Newsflash to the new viewers. What y'all are seeing this week that y'all are calling quote unquote boring is usually what most of Love Island is for the duration of the show. It is people actually trying to find love. There's drama sprinkled in here and there, but this season has been a complete and utter epic fail. It has been a complete and utter epic disaster. Production tried twice to get rid of Huda and her toxicity in this villa because it went beyond just Jeremiah. She was cussing out all those bombshells left and right. When somebody was a threat, she's going to spill all the business. Oh, so-and-so wasn't really attracted to you. You were the safe option. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No backlash. And I'm peeping too, because I see some of these videos on TikTok that are coming from black women talking about how grace needs to be extended to Huda, even though she has terrorized and sucked the life out of this villa for most of the time she's been there. And she's displaying the same toxic behavior upon Chris that she was on Jeremiah. And now Chris is at the point where he's checked out. Just like Jeremiah was checked out. But somehow y'all are going to twist this all around and make it seem like, oh, I understand, Huda, you know, I crash out over men too. Well, here's the thing, right? How many men in real life are going to be putting up with this? Like, can we keep it a buck for what it is? Huda is utilizing all of these manipulation tactics to keep these men interested. And the moment she feels they are pulling away, next thing you know, they are hunching in the nighttime. No. Meanwhile, Queens, CHELLEY, and OLANDRIA are not out here, you know, having sex. And listen, we know sometimes some people do that on this show. But CHELLEY and OLANDRIA have not had to stoop to such levels to get a man interested. A man was already interested just by who they were as women. Love talking to them, love spending time with them. And that's the one thing I would give CHELLEY too. All these men were going crazy over her this season. So it is wild, the switch up that is taking place outside of the villa right now. And I feel like that's a direct source of the hate too. Y'all were mad that y'all were seeing in real time, as much as y'all complained in past seasons, oh, these men are not really into black women. These men aren't really featuring black women, da-da-da-da-da. I'm tired of the black woman always being the one that's the last choice and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But that was not the case for CHELLEY this season. All these men were after her. All these men were interested in her. And y'all couldn't take it. Y'all couldn't handle it. Y'all kept trying to find tea on CHELLEY. It wasn't there. So the opportunity when it was against your fave, Huda, y'all decided to go on the attack. No. And the thing of it was you put CHELLEY and OLANDRIA in the trio with Sierra, but somehow, even though Sierra had the massive following, somehow Sierra still is escaping she's not even getting a tenth of the hate and the threats that OLANDRIA and CHELLEY has gotten, to the point that there have been numerous occasions they've had to shut down the comments, they've had to, you know, lock the profiles, they had to close the doors because y'all didn't know how to act. Y'all didn't know how to conduct yourselves. Like what are we doing out here? Is what I want to know. But I just want to know, at what point are y'all going to stop with the hate against CHELLEY and OLANDRIA? And now it's at the point that now y'all trying to blame different fan bases when you know who you are that started the foolishness in the first place. Ask yourself, what is it about CHELLEY and OLANDRIA that has you so pissed off and has you so insecure? Because here's my thing. It should just be about voting and supporting your favorite Islander. Why are we combing through other people's Instagram pages and other people's TikToks for somebody you don't like and you can't stand?
is what I want to know. And then there's like a million Twitter communities all of a sudden for every little thing that is taking place on this show. I will say it till I'm blue in the face. I miss when this show was on CBS and it was at risk of cancellation. Because nobody cared about all this foolishness. We voted for who we voted for, and that was it. We knew who was untrustworthy. We knew who was Trump supporters. We knew people who were very questionable, who were colorist, who were all of these things. And we had our own voting blocks, y'all. We had our own voting blocks. We were not decampaigning other people. We shut up and just voted. But y'all are nitpicking at every single aspect of these episodes, and you are using it to create this ambush of a hate train against CHELLEY and OLANDRIA. And I'm seeing black women coming out in droves talking about, oh, this is why I'm Team Huda, and CHELLEY and OLANDRIA, they'll never have my vote. For what? What did they do to you? All over one episode? And the thing of it was, they didn't even cuss out Huda. They didn't even drag Huda like she really needs to be told about herself. They kept it cute with her. They were fed up with her. If CHELLEY would have told Huda what she really wanted to tell her after that heart rate challenge, I mean, CHELLEY would never be able to leave the villa. She would have to be under witness protection because the hate would have been 100 times worse. She flat out said, now's not a good time. I don't want to say anything I will regret. Let's reconvene at a later date. But Huda somehow interpreted that as, oh, she doesn't want to talk to me at all. And y'all fell for the BS. And why is it that Huda only seems to have tears when it pertains to black women? And she started this at the beginning of the season with OLANDRIA at the fire pit when the men were choosing Sierra as people, as who they were interested in coupling up with. And Huda sat there on her high horse talking about my man, my man, my man. Jeremiah's such a good man. Where is he now? And OLANDRIA's like, you're doing too much because we still all have to get back into couples with these men depending upon who Sierra doesn't choose. So y'all out here, you know, doing all this gloating, we still have to deal with these men until other bombshells come in. So you're messing up our situations by doing all of that. But Huda didn't care. All Huda wanted to do was turn on the tears. Oh, the black woman, the black girl. No. So I say all this to say, y'all are ruining the show. Y'all have ruined this season. I am still tuned in because there's only a couple episodes left. There's only a couple episodes left, and tonight Big Brother starts, thank goodness. But I'm gonna need y'all to reel it in. It is getting embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing. It is disgusting. So whenever people ask who I voted for, 9 times out of 10 for this season in particular, it's gonna be CHELLEY. But I've also voted for OLANDRIA for things as well. And my voting record has always been whoever the black woman is on the show. Now, again, season 2, we can tussle about it. I'm not going to go back and forth because, or not season 2, season 3. I'm not going back and forth with it anymore. I was Team Trina. I was Team Trina. It is what it is, right? But I was Team Black Woman. So nonetheless, and I always voted for Destiny too, season 5, because I was not, even though I like KK, I was not feeling her shenanigans with Keenan. It was a hot bleeping mess. I couldn't support the foolishness. But I love me some Destiny, right? But nonetheless, you guys, at what point is this going to stop? Y'all are embarrassing yourselves. How are y'all out here just excusing everything Huda is doing under the sun, and then y'all complain and try to call CHELLEY boring? Y'all complain when y'all feel CHELLEY's not giving or is not doing X, Y, and Z. When she does do stuff, it's a problem. And this is why black women, again, this is why they will always have my vote on this show. They have it the worst out of anybody, you guys. They can't act how Huda acts and still be in this villa. They would have been dumped weeks ago. Y'all would have made sure that CHELLEY and OLANDRIA were in the bottom and going home. So please miss me with the foolishness now, but I am very disgusted at the behavior that is being displayed towards CHELLEY and OLANDRIA. They do not deserve it. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.